Hey guys, what's going on? It's Youse here, coming at you with another video, and in this episode we're actually going to be interviewing Youse, who is the founder of the Wolfpack, which is an online forum and chat for entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs or anyone who really wants to get started in online business. So just a forewarning, please turn up the volume. I wasn't able to capture great volume or audio in this interview, but if you do turn up your volume, then you should be able to hear it. So apart from that, let's just dive right into the interview. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please leave some comments, like, and then subscribe down below for some more videos. I'm going to be posting more Instagram videos on Wednesday and Friday, and then every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday after that. So please enjoy the video. Hey guys, welcome back to the video. If you can't see me, you can see me in the top right hand corner of the screen. I'm right there. And today we're actually going to be interviewing the one and only Youse. Now, you may have heard of him on the internet from his YouTube videos and different things that he's been putting out there. He's actually the founder of the Wolfpack, and then he owns and operates multiple different online stores and is very well rounded when it comes to online or internet marketing in general. So, Youse, for the three people out there who don't really know anything about you, could you just give a little background about like who you are and how you got to like where you are right now?
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me, by the way. I've been doing internet marketing and stuff. It's actually, I was looking at it yesterday, so I've been posting on forums since about 2011. So if I really want to stretch it out, I can say I've been going at this for like 9 years.
Yeah.
But more realistically, it's been about 5 years of doing all sorts of internet marketing, especially social media. I guess my YouTube channel kind of blew up because I find a way to teach it in like a funny and interesting way, while also tying in human psychology and social skills. So I feel like in every video, people can relate on like a real life practical level, but also
Yeah.
on a business level. So I think that's what makes it so entertaining.
I think that's like definitely one of the things that sets you apart from the rest of the like quote unquote like Shopify gurus, I guess you could say, or e-commerce gurus. Like you put a bit of like your own like humor and creativity into it, which definitely sets you apart from the rest of the crowd. Like I know some of them put their own spin on it, like to just put their personality and brand out there, but I think you definitely do that the best. I mean, you have like that teddy bear, and then you have like the dog and stuff like that as well, which I just think is absolutely hilarious. So I think that's awesome. Yeah, yeah. So the next question is, I guess, what really got you interested in e-commerce and just online marketing in general? Like, what was that spark for you?
E-commerce, I think it was just an accident. Like I
Hmm.
was already doing things online, and I had an idea, and I thought, all right, I'm gonna try putting this into a Shopify store, and I feel like it would sell. I kind of did that, and it took off. But all my marketing I've been doing for 5 years, I guess you sort of become like it's sort of like the gym. How you lift weights, you see just a little bit of results, and then you kind of get hooked on it. Although I was only seeing like $100, $200 a month back when I was 17, it gets your brain to buy into the vision.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like when I was first getting started, like you said, it was just like small amounts of money, but it wasn't like I really needed like or yeah, needed like a lot of money like when I was like 17, 18 like you said. But now that like I'm like 22 going on 23 like pretty soon, like obviously like I'm starting my life and stuff like that, so I need more money. And then having the ability to understand if I keep on doing what I'm doing right now, I have the potential to increase my income to like something that I've never had before, which I just really really love about just internet marketing, e-commerce and just passive income in general, I guess, you know.
Yeah, I think it's so important though to get like some sort of initial success in like your first few months or your first year, because then it gets your brain to find that vision long term. Like if you go to the gym for 4 months, like most people do, and you get no results, it's just natural that your brain will quit. So what I like to do in my videos is the reason why I like to incorporate like human psychology and social skills sort of things is because if you fail, as we all like to, social skills so you're always a person.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a really interesting topic to talk about for sure. I'm looking forward to those videos. So next question is, so you obviously were seeing a little bit of small success when you first started, but when did you really actually start to see like a tipping point, I guess, or a snowball effect where you saw, okay, this is where things are starting to like pick up, and I'm starting to make a substantial amount of income now from e-commerce.
Yeah, so for 5 years, it was in between about $100 a month to like $1,000 a month, just randomly trying so many different things.
Hmm.
5 years, it pretty much stayed that way. I have one $3,000 month, like right when I started, but other than that, every other month was like usually $2 or $3. It wasn't until 90 days in the actually the last November
Hmm.
that things just all kind of came together and exploded. And what's so crazy is that you just like that one thing as your tipping point, and then kind of forever things are just moving forward. Like you could be kind of a failure, but you could get little results for 5 years. But if you hit big on just one of those ideas, then it changes everything the rest of life.
Yeah, I agree. Because, like, even from when I was like, I would say 14 or 15, like, I know I've always had like an interest in doing things for myself or like just being an entrepreneur, you know what I mean? So I'd try something and then stick with it for maybe like 1, 2 months and then see something that looked more lucrative and easy. So quickly switch to that, which was just like, in retrospect, a really bad thing to do. But now that like I realize that, I can say, okay, I'm going to stick with one thing. I'm starting to see success, continue to stick with it, be consistent, and then more success will come.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I've tried so many things, it's kind of stupid, but
Yeah, same.
so many
Uh
things.
huh.
But
Uh huh.
at the end, like I think everyone has like a surface level of knowledge, and in order to break past that, you usually just need to put in like 1 or 2 extra months more than the average person would
Yeah.
willingly put in. Then you have that breakthrough.
Yeah. Okay. So moving more towards the subject of like I guess this interview and something that I know you're really knowledgeable about, which is Instagram and Instagram marketing, of course. So since my channel really focuses around how to start and grow a successful Instagram account, could you explain how you have utilized Instagram to really grow your e-commerce stores? And then brand or anything else that you've really used it for. So just a general broad question, so answer that however you'd like to.
Yeah, what I like so much about social media is that the likes, the retweets, what all that does is kind of adds social proof to your product.
Hmm.
So, for example, I was on, I think, Instagram yesterday, and there was a USB with like a little dog. It was the stupidest looking USB you've ever seen. It's just like you plug it into your computer, it's a flash drive. But it was shaped like a dog. And the caption on the Instagram picture was like, this thing is so stupid, oh my god, dot, dot, dot. Where can I get, but where can I get one?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
because it had so many likes, it implies that like, oh wait, I guess that's a cool thing. 100,000 people liked it. It must be cool. And you kind of look through the comments to see like, oh, where can I get one? That's
Hmm.
like a subtle way that I think really smart e-commerce store owners are getting into the minds of people. So what I'm trying to say is like with social media, if you know what you're doing, you can really get into the minds of people. And that's why you see brands working with influencers. Like why you see these fitness companies paying so much money to these girls. They're doing it at a profit, I promise you. It's because they get into the mind of people. I think in the past you would see like sort of vacuum cleaners where they knock on your door and try to, push the vacuum like onto you, like find this vacuum. But now I feel like you need to make people feel like they need it without telling them that they need it. And social media lets you just show that. So you can show the products that you're selling or show the services that you're selling rather than telling people to get it. You draw them in rather than like trying to force them to buy it.
Yeah, I think that's like a really good like segue into just like branding and branding in general, because now that we're like in 2018, anyone and everyone can start like a quote unquote e-commerce store brand or whatever you want to call it. So like something that like I guess is the most important thing that you should consider before going in and like starting like an e-commerce business is how are you going to position yourself as like a brand differently than anyone else out there, because like I said, anyone can do it. So what makes you so special, what makes you so different watching someone come to your store instead of someone else's.
Yeah, that like you used right there is so perfect positioning.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I know. I'm not sure if you know Gary Vaynerchuk. Like maybe
Yeah,
not.
I've seen it in person.
Oh no way, that's awesome. Um, but yeah, I know that's something that he like harps on like a ton. So it's something that I've definitely picked up because I watch every single vlog and like every single what's it called, that Ask Gary V show that he puts out. So I've definitely learned a lot from him as well. But yeah, moving on to the next question. What one tool would you really recommend for people who are just starting out on Instagram and really are trying to grow their Instagram account to like 50,000 followers, have good engagement, and actually have followers who are interested in coming over to their e-commerce store or their YouTube channel if they're a personal brand, like just stuff like that. What's the best tool that you found that would like help with that?
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just gonna tell you like how it is. I feel like you go to a lot of other channels, like you should use hashtags, pictures. I'm gonna tell you straight up like how it actually is. And some of the people like listening to this like get offended, like, oh, that's wrong. But this is how the biggest players in Instagram are playing the game.
Yeah,
So let's say you want to get into the fitness niche. You have like your one golden egg, you know, account that you post that's quality content. You really engage with people. So you have your one golden account. What a lot of these influencers do is have four other accounts that they use very dirty tactics to grow. So they use automation, they use fake likes, they use engagement groups, they use comment groups. But that blows these pages up. So let's say they get those like really dirty pages to 100,000 followers. You know, which is easy. You use these dirty tactics. You then can follow those people into your golden goose. And your golden goose kind of just grows based off the dirty tactics that other people are doing. So to answer the question in a very specific sense, on your dirty accounts, and this is just what the top influencers are doing, you use an automation bot that does, and I know people will say like follow and all that doesn't work. It doesn't work as good, and I would never do it on like a main account, but on these side dirty accounts, it's just more exposure to your main page.
yeah,
So
yeah. Because go
yeah,
ahead. So yeah, I know like in one of your previous videos, like you kind of talked about that strategy, I guess, where you have multiple dirty accounts, if you want to call them that. That
it's
like,
not that bad, but
yeah, I mean like, I get the point that you're trying to make though. That like are funneling into like your golden goose, and then that's what's gonna make like a really successful Instagram account in general.
I think that's and don't get me wrong, like that's not the only way to do it,
Yeah,
but if you're a beginner with connections, I think that's how you get yourself to that point. A lot of the best pages that you see, they just have two connections. They hit up their friend, and their friend is big posting their stuff on like 7 million follower pages, and then they're instantly an influencer overnight. I'm pretty sure most of your audience doesn't have access to someone that's just going to post to like 7 million page. So what you can do, and the reason why I say 30 pages is because they grow so fast. But usually what they'll do to get very specific for you and your audience is the first 10,000 followers will buy anything, but then to make it look legit, join an automated engagement group. So they pay 30, 40, 50, sometimes up to $130 a month. But real accounts are now actually liking everything that they post. And it's so hard to actually differentiate. But they have 10,000 fake followers to start off. But because all of their posts are being liked by real accounts, it's showing up on the newsfeed. And that just grows the page really fast. And then you just funnel those followers into your main page by tagging your main page in the post that they post.
yeah, and like you just said, I mean, it's getting harder and harder to recognize like whether an account's followers and comments and likes are real or not. Because something that I like to do that I've talked about like in one of my previous videos, I know you've talked about as well, is going further than just using like the Flanks engagement calculator and then socialblade.com, but then specifically going into each photo, seeing like what the comments are like, because generally if it's going to be a fake comment, it's going to be like cool or awesome or just something general. It's going to be a ton of those comments. But if it's real, people will be tagging people. People will actually be leaving like long, real lengthy comments. Like if it's a pair of socks, for example, like, oh damn, these are awesome socks. I definitely want them. Send me a pair or something like that. So yeah, like I definitely agree with you on that.
And those tactics you don't like keeping the team forever. What they'll do is get your golden account to that first 100,000. Once you break through with that, you get that first 100,000 paid followers. You then now have access to other influencers who will do shout out for shout out with you. Like you post their page on your story, they post your page on their story. And it's something you can then actively work at to grow your account in a more natural way. Once you break through that first 100,000, if you don't have any connections, that is what most people are doing. You can sit on the sidelines and you're like, oh, that's bad. It's not
Hmm.
good. Or you can post other people doing stuff like
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
it's happening. I'm telling you, in every niche. And
Uh-huh.
by the way, most of the people that are doing it are scumbags. So as long as you're not a scumbag, what you're doing is actually good for the community.
Well, there you go, man. Just don't be a scumbag. I guess that's the lesson learned there.
Let me explain why I call them scumbags. It's
Uh-huh.
because they take advantage of people's desires. So I'm sure you've seen like all these pages of like modeling, modeling. What they do is on their dirty accounts, they sell shout outs to people and they actually make money with dirty accounts.
Hmm.
It's kind of a scummy thing to do. Like they'll take advantage of, let's say you want to be a male model, they'll take advantage of that and they'll sell you really cheap shout outs that are getting almost no.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, so
Huh.
don't be a scumbag.
I'll try not. Anyway, so I guess those are the main questions that I really had for you today. So, if there's one piece of advice that you really just want to like get out there in general, whether it's Instagram, e-commerce, online marketing, or just starting and growing or scaling a business in general, what's the one golden nugget that you like to give to every single person that asks you? I guess you could say.
I think something that I've been thinking about a lot recently is that if you're in this for the long term, sort of identifying yourself as somebody that like, let's say with Instagram, don't identify yourself as like an Instagram marketer unless you're absolutely like killing it with Instagram. If you're
Yeah.
just a new person starting out and you're trying Instagram out, or you're trying Shopify out, or you're trying Facebook out, I want you to start identifying yourself as more of an internet marketer. You're like working on an overall skill set that will translate into a career. But if you mentally see yourself as, okay, I'm doing this Instagram thing, doing this Shopify thing, and that's who I am, I feel like you get very caught up in like making it work. And
Hmm.
sometimes you need to move on, and sometimes you need to try other things.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like when you're first starting out, like in e-commerce or business, like you're trying to make like a quick buck. You're not really thinking about the long term, but something that like you really need to think about to be successful, not even like in online business, but just like with any career, anything you do in life, like with a relationship and like anything almost, like if you're not thinking about the long term, then like you're just gonna get caught up in the short term and then only be thinking about that. And then once it all goes to like crap, I guess you could say, for lack of a better word, then you just like give up and then move on to the next thing. You know what I mean? It's in my opinion, it's all about like building up the foundation and the pillars that you need that you can grow off of in order to actually become quote unquote successful, like whatever that is to you. Because I think it's different for every single person. You know?
Right, and the reason why I say that is because all that does, I think, is it just rewires your brain. At the end of the day, what all of this whole thing is trying to sell things.
Yeah.
Whether
Hmm.
you're doing Shopify, whether you're doing Instagram, Facebook ads, information products, whatever it is, at the end of the day, you're trying to sell something to someone through the internet. When you start identifying yourself as an internet marketer, you start dedicating yourself to mastering that skill set
Hmm.
as opposed to like jumping into the next hot thing. And then that's more of a long-term strategy. The guys that you see doing this for 10 years plus, it's because when email marketing was hot, they did email marketing and Facebook ads is hot, they do Facebook ads. But over the years, they accumulate more and more knowledge on how to sell things to people on the internet. That's all it is at the end of the day. So if you keep that in your head, it gives you a much more long-term vision.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Well, those are all the questions that I have for you today, man. I just want to say thank you so much for joining me on this call. I really appreciate it. I know you're a really busy guy. Uh, Seems like you're doing really well for yourself, so congratulations on that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Good talking.
Yeah, for sure. All right, I'll catch you later, man. Thanks.
All right.
Bye.
Take